Hi, I'm Andreas and I'm reporting for Inside Sim Racing from Monza, Italy. Host to one of the fastest F1 GPs and home turf of Ferrari. Now I'm here on behalf of Thrustmaster, and there's a good reason why the developer of the T500RS wheel has invited us here to Italy. Of course, with this special occasion, you might hear it in the background, the GP is going on. What better place than to announce their latest F1 wheel here to the public? And that's what they did. I got a chance to check it out, talk to the CEO of Thrustmaster, talk to some interesting people, and here's my little recap of the event. For their launch event, Thrustmaster chose a very special location, the legendary and classic racetrack of Monza, Italy. With the race, the GP of Italy, being in full course. Security is always an issue, so unfortunately and understandably, video was not allowed on the event, but I was able to take lots of pictures and grab some audio, and even got the chance to sneak in an interview with Thrustmaster's Claude Gilmont himself. First up on the stage was a spokesperson from Ferrari who welcomed us all and stressed the importance of the cooperation between Thrustmaster and Ferrari and how both companies want to bring the best experience to racers out there.
Our community of users are very demanding. They want the best, and if it's not the best, it's nothing. So basically, we have a full team which has been dedicated to take this challenge.
With this close partnership, they were able to produce a direct replica of the F1 wheel, the current F1 wheel that both Massa and Alonso are using in their cars.
And it's a product which is a basis, a platform that will be really the start of a new history with the gaming industry, because they are demanding that we do this type of products so that they can implement the best experience on their game also.
They wanted to have added value on the one side, meaning being as close to the real thing as possible and getting out a real good F1 experience, and on the other hand, keeping in mind the fan that wants to live this whole part of being an F1 superstar.
Open Wheeler is not just another racing seat. It's made with the input of real racing fans who know the mechanics of racing. The Open Wheeler can be used by almost anybody, from a small child to a fully grown adult. Just like the seat in a real car, Open Wheeler has a wide range of adjustable positions, just like a real car, including the angle of the seat up and back, and the pedal distance and wheel height. Open Wheeler is super light and only weighs about 50 pounds, and it's really easy to move around the house with its built-in wheels, and it folds down for easy storage.
Now Thrustmaster was able to partner up with one of the biggest, if not the biggest, brand name in racing, namely Ferrari, and came up with a high quality hardware. But to complete the package, you need the software, and that's where Codemaster comes into play. Representing Codemaster were Paul Gilles and Andy Gray, who took the stage next and talked about the integration of the Thrustmaster wheel in their upcoming F1 2011 title.
I mean, there's all these different markets, all the different requirements in terms of what they want in a game. Some gamers are really just happy to play the game on a pad, and that works fine for us. And then you've got a more casual audience that kind of appreciate the wheel but maybe not interested too much in force feedback. And then you've got the super hardcore who will let you know exactly what they think. They want to feel a different rumble, whether a rumble strip, on grass, on gravel. So all of these things we'd have to integrate now, and we've got the technology within the wheel to be able to produce different effects for each surface type. So you're really starting to feel a lot more what the car is doing underneath you, which in turn helps our game to really realise eventually where we want it to go. We want you guys to feel like F1 superstars within the game.
You actually get a different feel on different surfaces. Next up on stage was the development director of Thrustmaster, who gave some background information on the wheel. Of course, there are 3 parts to it: the rim itself, the base, and the pedals. There are 2 different modes to this rim, one being a standard mode, and then there's an advanced mode. In standard mode, you have 13 buttons that you can use and 3 D-pads. And the standard mode is both usable in PC and PS3. Now, when using the wheel with the PC, you can also switch to an advanced mode. And in that advanced mode, you have up to 25 buttons and 1 D-pad that you can fully customize. After the presentation, Paul and Andy from Compatibility gave a short demo of what the wheel can do in their F1 2011 title.
So you'll see the hands on the actual wheel in game will move. It's a lot more accentuated than last year. So once it gets up to a little bit of grip, you can see putting curves on there. So the thumb's moved over and the curve meters coming down. Back onto a little blip of curves. You can see the light for the DRS is now available. He's pressed it, it's now flashing, so that means his DRS is open. As soon as you hit the brake, light goes solid again because the DRS closes and back in. So once we're never straight.
It was really fascinating to see him, sit in front of a wheel that it looks just the same as the one on the screen and behaves the same as the one on the screen. And as a special surprise, Ferrari brought out their 2 pilots, Massa and Alonso, to show off this new wheel in comparison to what they use in real life. And I have to say, when you look at it at a glance, they're very similar. Both in size, button layout, everything. It just looks like the real deal. Of course, when you look closer, you see the differences, but the level of detail that went into this replica is really something.
Today we have a special configuration, is that the games side is getting really better and better, and the quality of simulation is really becoming real. And that's why we found that we could have a good match with the game developer, and the game developer also wanted to use all the libraries we have, or all the possibility we bring to this new market, and so they've done a tremendous job. So it makes the right configuration to launch a game and a wheel and to give the best satisfaction to the users.
With what systems and what software is your new wheel compatible?
So our wheel is compatible with PC and PlayStation 3. And this allowed to, and we cooperate with all the people who are involved in making a racing game for these platforms.
All right. Now, of course, Xbox has some great racing games as well. Forza 4 is about to come out. Anything available for Xbox users then?
Yes, so we'll have a wheel for the Forza game coming this winter, and this wheel is not exactly the same type of wheel. If we start with a more entry-level wheel, but we'll already allow people to get the simulation feel with a replica of a Ferrari, which is a Ferrari 458 Italia.
So it's very good times we can look forward to towards the end of this year.
And this concludes my little report from Monza, Italy. I would like to extend a huge thank you to Thrustmaster and Ferrari for making all this happen, and for inviting me and letting me be part of, all this. It has been a phenomenal experience. great product announcement. I will love to get my hands on the final version when it comes out on September 23rd. And yeah, so for Inside Sim Racing, this is Andreas Nie signing off from Monza, Italy.